Greetings everyone, I'm DonTheCrown, and today I want to talk to you about Cyclone mana cost, and easy ways to deal with it. Especially even if you're on a 6 link or a 7 link, that 2 mana cost of Cyclone can really add up. I know mine currently is around 11 mana. It doesn't seem like all that much, but when you get up to 16 to 20 attacks per second with all of the buffs that you have, especially if you're playing a Berserker, that mana cost can add up very quickly. Which probably makes you wonder, how the heck is Don spinning right now when he has 6 mana unreserved, and how does he have so much mana unreserved, and what is going on here altogether? Well, it's pretty simple. I've solved the mana cost issue on my Cyclone character by just getting rid of the Cyclone cost altogether. The way that I'm doing that right now is I'm using 2 rings that have the Zopex mod, as you can see there at the very top. This provides you with flat mana and with -8 to -6 total mana cost of skills. This is a modifier that you can be found on items that drop in the Temple of Atsuatl. However, the Legion can now drop these items as well, so they're significantly more common than they were before. And so you can find a lot of these very, very easily. The other option would be to go and craft yourself a ring that has the minus total mana cost of skills mod on it from Elrond in Betrayal yourself on the crafting bench. Now this can be a little bit pricey depending on which tier you want to go for. However, you can see you go up to -9, which is higher than the Zopex -8, but that's going to cost you 1 Exalt, and that is a prefix. So if you want to go out and get yourself one of these rings, basically what you want to do is go to the official trade website, and all you have to do is type in the total mana cost of skills. Now if you're looking for this specifically, you can just type in cost, and it'll be the second option here, and it's just the number of total mana cost of skills. Now I recommend putting in any non-unique, because there's a unique ring that does have this modifier as well. And if you just hit search here, you'll see that there are quite a few of these rings available. They are extremely cheap, and there's a whole bunch of these that you could easily craft life onto. Now when you're looking at these, normally the official trade site does a really good job of distinguishing between suffixes in blue and prefixes in red. But you'll notice that the Zopex mod here is split into 2 lines, so you kind of have to keep your eye out for that. You'll know that something's full of prefixes if it has 4 red lines on it, and that means you can't craft life. Now I highly recommend that instead of looking for one that just has this modifier, you look for something that has like some total life on there, probably some total resistance. And if you search for stuff like this, you see that right now these are coming in around like 25 chaos or something like that, maybe 30. Pretty decent prices. The next thing over here I wanted to talk about was, instead of doing the total cost of life yourself, or instead of finding the Zopex, what you can do is scroll down here and see where it says minimum empty affixes. You can look where there's room for 1. Still looking for life and resistances here. We can crank those up a little bit, and we can search for these. And as you can see, we can find rings here that are really cheap, have better life and mana, better life and resistances than we had before, and they also have an open prefix to craft that modifier onto it. And so even if you wanted to do the second tier modifier for the minus mana cost, it's still going to be 3 additional chaos or 1 exalt if you want to go big baller. And overall, that's pretty good. The last thing I want to talk about is, if you want to get this modifier on the crafting bench for yourself, how you can find that. If you go into the official trade website, you can look for Elrond's Veiled, and this will provide you with a list of amulets and rings which are still veiled and have a veiled prefix, which can be that minus mana cost. Now these can be extremely expensive. As you can see here, we're talking like 25, 30, 35, 40 chaos for a single attempt. And it can take you up to 5 to 6 to 8 attempts to get the total cost all the way unlocked, because it's not a one and done. You have to unveil it multiple times to get the complete tier 3 craft. So I'd probably recommend using some sort of trusted streamer or like crafter in the community that can craft this mod for you as well. And yeah, I really think that this is a great way to deal with the mana cost of Cyclone. It allows you to reserve a lot of your mana on awesome things, such as you can use Precision Aura to really notch down your mana a lot. That's how I'm at 6 mana reserved, because I'm also running Pride, Flesh and Stone, and Dread Banner, along with Precision Aura. And I believe that right now mine's at level 9. And this is just a really great aura overall, because it gives you increasing amount of critical strike chance and accuracy. So if you don't have your hits can't be evaded weapon, the accuracy is definitely noticeable. And just flat crit is really, really nice. And even running this at level 1 can be a really good option as well. So I hope that helped. If I missed anything in particular, please let me know down in the comments below, or feel free to drop by the stream at twitch.tv/DonTheCrown. Have a good one.